Hello everyone, it's Mana. Today, I'm gonna teach you 5 Japanese slangs that offer a glimpse into our culture. These phrases are popular among Japanese people of all ages and they are used to express all kinds of feelings and actions. They say a lot about unique take on love, friendship, and so much more. Some of these terms are pretty new, while others have been around for generations and are still going strong. Now, I'm not sure if you have the same expressions in your language, but I think you will recognize the situation. They're pretty universal after all. By learning these fun slang terms, you will get a better understanding of Japanese women, psychology, and a little slice of Japanese culture. Are you ready to dive in? Let's get started. The first slang is Owatteru. It comes from the verb owaru, which means to end or to be over. But in slang, Owatteru is used to describe something or someone that feels totally hopeless or beyond saving. It's like saying, this is a lost cause or it's over in English. For example, imagine a day where absolutely goes wrong. In the morning, you spill your coffee. Your lunch turns out to be terrible. And then, on the way home, you got a message from your girlfriend breaking up. In the moment, you'd probably say, "Owatta," or "Owatteru," meaning your day is a complete disaster, like it couldn't get any worse. Another example, let's say there's someone in your life who is constantly negative or brings you down. You could say, この人は終わってる, or this person is 終わってる. It's like calling them a hopeless cause whose bad vibes are never going to change. You will find tons of ways to use it. Like if you are on a date with someone you really like and you end up doing something super embarrassing, you might say to yourself, "What the?" The second word is Kaeruka, and this one is really fascinating. It comes from Kaeru, meaning frog. Think of the Frog Prince story where the prince gets turned into a frog. Except here, it's the opposite. Someone you once adored suddenly feels unattractive or even repulsive to you. It's like one day they are your prince or princess, charming, and the next, they've turned into a frog. Basically, Kaeruka describes that sudden flip in your feelings when, for no clear reason, you just aren't into someone anymore. For example, imagine you're dating someone and at first, everything they do is admirable, but then suddenly everything about them starts to bug you and you don't even know why. You could say, 蛙化した or 蛙化激しい. In English, you could say, I've totally flipped on her or him. I don't know why, but now everything he or she does is irritating me. Another example, maybe you are in a relationship and things are going well, but then one tiny thing, the way they laugh at you, suddenly drives you up the wall. You might think I used to think her laugh was cute, but now I can't stand it and I'm thinking about breaking up. Kaeruka really captures that weird sudden shift that can happen in a relationship. It's a bit of a nightmare, right? However, has that happened? One day they are perfect, but the next they are frog. Kaeruka does tend to be something women might experience more often since women's feelings can sometimes fluctuate in relationship. The third slang word is Chunibyou, which is super common and a lot of fun. Literally, it translates to 8th grade syndrome or second year middle school disease. It describes that phase usually in early teens when someone acts like they are really unique or mature, but in a way that's, well, a bit cringy. Think of teenagers who believe they have a superpower, deep wisdom, or that they are totally misunderstood. It's a little over the top, but also a relatable phase for a lot of people. The funny part, Chunibyou isn't just for kids. Adults who try a bit too hard to seem cool or mysterious can also be described this way, especially when it comes off as exaggerated or unrealistic. For example, or take an adult who is usually normal at work, but turns into a mysterious, deep personality online. On social media, he might post pictures of cocktails with captions like, "In this moment, in this silent space." You could say, "Wow, that's so Chunibyou," or in Japanese, うわ、この人めっちゃChunibyou. Many people look back and laugh at their own Chunibyou face, remembering how unique they thought they were. Did you have a face like that, or know someone who's still a bit Chunibyou? The fourth slang term is Tsundere, a super popular word especially in anime or manga culture. It's used to describe someone with personality that flips between two extremes. They are initially called distant or even a bit harsh, tsuntsun, but then they reveal a softer, sweeter side, dere-dere. It combines these contrasting behaviors, tsun and dere, into one term. For example, imagine a girl who usually acts like she's uninterested and doesn't care about anyone, but she's alone with you. She becomes kind, sweet, and even a bit spoiled, you could say. She's such a tsundere. She's usually cold, but deep down, she's like a kitten and really sweet. In Japanese, 彼女めっちゃツンデレ。普段は冷たいイメージだけど、本当は超優しい。And yes, it's not just for girls. Guys can totally be tsundere too, like someone who seems gruff or distant but has a soft spot they don't show easily. Tsundere is used for both fictional characters and real people who have that kind of tough on the outside, soft on the inside vibe. It's a playful way to describe someone who's shy about expressing their true feelings. Is your girlfriend a tsundere type? The last slang term is Geki-oko, which is a playful and exaggerated way to say that someone is super mad in a cute, almost comical way. It's used to express anger without being too serious, often when you are annoyed over something minor. It's perfect for lightening the mood and showing you're upset, but not furious. Here's a quick breakdown. Geki-oko, super angry. Geki means intense and okon is a cute abbreviation of okoru, meaning to get angry. Pum pum, an onomatopoeia that sounds like someone fuming or pouting. Maru, a cute suffix often added to words for a playful, childlike vibe. For example, imagine your girlfriend is upset because you accidentally ate her dessert. You could ask her, Geki-oko pum pum maru? Another example, saying a friend shown up late to meet you. You are mildly annoyed, but it's not a big deal. You might say, I'm a bit Geki-oko pum pum maru that you are late, but I will forgive you this time. Geki-oko pum pum maru is a playful, light-hearted way to express your frustration and mock anger. It's a great way to share your feelings without creating a heavy mood and keeping things positive and fun instead. So far, I've shared 5 unique Japanese slang terms with you. Master these, you will not only impress Japanese women, but probably make them smile too. These expressions are not just words, there's a way to understand our culture and personality a little better. I hope this video was helpful and give a chance to connect with Japanese women on a fun, relatable level. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!